I, Prajin Lavade, a student of Law Department, final year, and the convener of Moot Court Committee, welcome our chief guest, Advocate Purnima Awasthi Ma'am, Honorable Registrar Dr. R.P. Sharma Sir, Head of Department Dr. H.O.D. S.P. Mishra Sir, and Law Faculty Dr. Agni Mistry and Piyush Maheshwari Ma'am, and all the participants to the inaugural session of our Moot Court competition. To commence this auspicious event, we are absolutely honored to invite our distinguished guests to kindle the flame of enlightenment and officially inaugurate our event. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Honorable Registrar R.P. Sharma Sir to present the bouquet as a token of appreciation to Ma'am.
Organized by Department of Law at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University. I am honored to stand before you and extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude to our Chairman Sir, Dr. Keshav Baraya, Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Kesari Lal Verma Sir, and Registrar Sir, Dr. R.P. Sharma Sir, for their unwavering support and for providing us with the platform to organize such a prestigious event. Their vision and leadership have played a pivotal role in shaping the academic landscape of our university. I would like to express our sincere thanks to our esteemed judge for the preliminary round, Advocate Purnima Awasthi Ma'am, who have accepted our invitation in a short span of time from their busy schedule. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming. Her remarkable contribution to the legal profession and her unwavering commitment to women's rights have set a benchmark for all of us. We are truly privileged to have her with us today, and we look forward to her invaluable insight and guidance. Today marks a significant occasion as we gather to celebrate the spirit of legal inquiry and the pursuit of excellence in the field of law. Moot Court competition are an integral part of legal education. They provide a platform to students to engage in rigorous analysis, sharpen their advocacy skill, and develop a deep understanding of a legal principle. This competition is not just about winning and losing, it is about the journey of learning, the thrill of argumentation, and the commandeer that develops among participants. Now, first of all, once again I would like to welcome Advocate Purnima Ma'am, and I just want that ma'am, if you can say a few words before we start the session. Please, ma'am.
Colleagues, university and honored guests, it's my privilege to welcome you all to this Moot Court competition, where we gather to engage in rigorous and enlightening practice to legal argumentation and advocacy. The case before us today is State versus Rai, presents a complex and multifaceted legal challenge involving critical issues of defamation, hate speech, and boundaries of freedom of speech in a democratic society. This moot problem is not merely an academic exercise, but a reflection of the real-world legal dilemmas that test our legal system's principles and values. And let me tell all the participants, it's a platform to explore yourself. You should not hesitate at all. You should do your best. I wish, and you need not hesitate, even if you feel barrier of language anytime, you can speak in your language also at times. I am there to welcome you. I am here to assist you, and I want you to learn. So I would not mind. So please, without much ado, let us commence the proceedings. May the best arguments prevail, and may each of you leave here today with a richer appreciation for the noble profession we all are part of. आप लोग जरा भी संकोच न करिएगा, खुल के आप लोग आर्गुमेंट करिएगा. अपना बेस्ट, यू ट्राई टू गिव योर बेस्ट.
I would like to request our registrar sir to please open this session, moot court session. And ma'am, one more thing I just wanted to tell you. Our registrar sir and our head Department of Law, S.P. Mishra sir, they are the pillars of our department. They always encourage us. Without them, our students, our faculty members were incomplete. They are the support and they are the backbone of our university. So I would like to request Registrar sir to please open this session.
Moot court session open. And good luck for all participants.
Thank you so much. Before going further, just a little brief of the today's program, which is given by the Anushka, our BA LLB student.
Good morning everyone. I am Anushka More, pursuing BA LLB in third year and member of the moot court committee, would now brief you on this competition. This is the first inter-college moot court competition conducted by the moot court committee of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj University's Law Department. The said competition would be in 2 rounds. First, that is the inaugural and preliminary round on 25th of May, which is today. In this round, 16 teams of our law department would compete against each other, out of which best students would qualify for the next and final round. The second and final round would be on 1st June with valedictory function. In this round, qualified teams of our university would compete against teams of different colleges, out of which there will emerge a winning team, runner-up team, the best speaker, best researcher and best memorial. In between these 2 rounds, there would be a researcher test of all participating teams in both rounds on 29 May 2024. The students would be judged on different criteria such as knowledge of law, use of facts, presentation skills, etc. Each team would be given 15 minutes to present their pleadings, followed by rebuttal rounds. Everyone is requested to maintain the decorum of the court and give your best performance.
कोर्ट प्रॉब्लम में कहा गया है कि हमको हाई कोर्ट में आने के लिए कि ये सब्सटैंटिव क्वेश्चन और लॉ का सवाल यहाँ पे उठ रहा है और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल क्वेश्चन है, इसके लिए आप डायरेक्टली हाई कोर्ट आ जाइए। उसके बाद में मेरा कोर्ट से कहना है कि सेक्शन 500 ऑफ आईपीसी अगर इसको हम प्रॉपरली पढ़ते हैं तो उसमें लिखा गया है कि ये मेट्रोपॉलिटन मजिस्ट्रेट ये केस को हैंडल करेगा 499 को और 500 के हिसाब से इसको कन्विक्शन होगा। अगर मेट्रोपॉलिटन मजिस्ट्रेट इस केस को हैंडल करते हैं तो ये केस सेशन में चला जाएगा क्योंकि जुडिशियल ऑर्डर पास हुआ है। दो
Submitted in the first and second issue. The council seeks permission to begin with the pleadings for the next issue. Okay. So I would like to throw some light on the issue number 3 that brings up the Article 19(1)(a) of the.
Good morning, and thank you for giving us opportunity to speak here, and also thank you to my opposition lawyers. We are standing over here for the state of Delhi, and my client, so this is Sonia Rao, and we appeal for IPC section 499, and we appeal for IPC section.
Statements are malicious. What is your argument for that?
Because when we
Maliciously. His intentions are malicious. That's
Because he does not have any evidence, he does not have any authentic source, and he does not have further investigation process. So he has a biased point of view other party. Thank you, ma'am. And I want to say case study in Subramanian Swamy versus Union of India 2016. The Supreme Court differentiated the concept of freedom of speech and information. It stated that one's reputation cannot alter others' freedom of speech and expression. The petitioner challenged the constitutionality of section 499 and 500. However, he cannot say anything about another's reputation which would be affect his publicity.
there should be a difference between freedom of speech and defamation.
In another case, and according to 499, it cannot be against anyone's मतलब मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ no one will give anybody that right.
नहीं कर सकते, आप किसी को बैक वर्डिंग नहीं कर सकते या फिर किसी के मेरा प्रोसिक्यूशन जो केस है ना एक्चुअल ये प्रोसिक्यूशन केस इस बेस पे है, ये जो मूड प्रॉब्लम पेज नंबर 8 पे जो लिखा हुआ है वो मैं एज इट इज कोर्ट को बताना चाहता हूँ। द इंसिडेंट अनफोल्डेड ड्यूरिंग प्राइम टाइम न्यूज डिबेट फोकस ऑन गवर्नमेंटल करप्शन, अ टॉपिक ऑफ इमेंस पब्लिक interest.
First of all, I would like to address this section 499 by reading you. The defamation is defined as whoever by words either spoken or intended to be read or by signs or visible representation makes or publishes any imputation concerning any person intending to harm or knowing or having any point whether rash statements amount to hate speech under section 153A of Indian Penal Code. Your Honor, I would like to address the section 153A first of all. 153 says that attempts to punish those who engage in promoting any kind of
Case infringes upon Raj's fundamental right to freedom of press guaranteed by Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution. Your Honor, the prosecution's case against Raj Chaudhary does not inherently infringe upon his fundamental right to freedom of the press under Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution. Instead, it seeks to apply the reasonable restrictions permitted under Article 19(2) to address defamation and hate speech. For the prosecution to succeed, it must convincingly demonstrate or redress all legitimate criticism and they serve as accusatory statements to Sonia Rao's conviction. They amount to hate speech and defamation and they stir a revolt between classes of society. Legitimate criticism is honest and
defamation. Defamation which which Sonia Raut claims to be, they have no proper evidence for that.
And her party. It would also be a propaganda by other party driving it to defame her and her party. In the public interest, we have stated in the point 4, issue 4 in
and we are having some issues, like we stated some issues in this case, and there are 4 major issues which is raised, and first 2 issues are explained by me and other 2 issues will be explained by my co-counsel. So the first issue which was raised was whether Raj Chaudhary statements
to maintain the decorum of the court.
context of public debate on governmental corruption, a matter of significant public interest. In Subramaniam Swamy vs. Union of India 2016, the Supreme Court emphasizes that the right to freedom of speech is not absolute, but must is the intention to promote enmity. Raj's comment were aimed at highlighting corruption, not enacting hatred.
And in case Ramesh Thapar versus State of Madras, the Supreme Court comprises that free speech is essential for democracy. Another is
what do you mean by freedom of speech? Is there any justification or Article 19 does it provide any information? It's an absolute right.
the Raj statement for the protected right. Constitution given us freedom of speech and expression.
Instance where misinformation or hate speech in the media has directly led to harm, such as violence, conflict disorder, or significant social disruption.
I would like to again your attention on Subramaniam Swamy versus Union of India. Here, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy has said the sections that will infringe the right of freedom of speech and expression guaranteed under Article 91. Further stating things, I will share the incident. The Supreme Court has upheld the constitutionality of Section 299 and 500.
Is what we are trying to emphasize, which is what Raj Chaudhary has crossed and which is what he's been termed or he's been going under trial. That's what I mean. And my second point is
Regarding non-lynching is admirable. The alternate words are seen as concerned or offensive, since there was no substantial evidence regarding the statement passed and the allegations made against my client. The aggregate tension it created aggregate tension rather than contributing positive, and it created public disorder. As my counsel have already mentioned in Section 5 and Section 6 of the Television Regulation Act 1995, which prohibit transmission of any program that is not confirmatory.
And Raj is a professional reporter, as he covered many other respected members of government regarding public interest. So I don't think that the questions and question about evidence and they don't have any interest, like private interest, to harm anyone's reputation. And another.
Appellant is a renowned news anchor, and the appellant is known for his candid approach, for truthful approach and fearless reporting. So his conduct was bona fide. That is my first point. And now the appellant statements. Now second point I would like to make that the appellant statements do not constitute defamation under Section 499.
Aware of the constitutional rights which is granted under Section 19(1)(a), is well aware of the limitations, but I request the court that he is a journalist. Okay, it's his right and his duty to debate, to ask the right questions so that the democracy survives. He's a
499 and 153A of IPC respected. Second, whether the statement made by the appellant falls under the reasonable restrictions as laid down under Article 90, subsections 2. Third, whether the trial court justifies
not relied on in the contrary to existing domestic law. Yes, when it comes to Section 44A of CPC, we can refer to foreign judgments, which is similar to a district court order. Again, not a high court order. I guess my fellow learned friend miscalculated we are teaching. That's okay, we are all learning. This argument said info from legitimate info. There was information from legitimate source.
However, for the convenience
Request
of
one thing.
Council, much obliged. Council recognize the gracious presence of your honorable court. However, for the convenience of the proceeding, the council seeks the permission to address the honorable court as your honor. Much obliged, your honor. The council is appearing the honorable court in the matter of Raj Chaudhary versus State of Delhi on the behalf of appellant statement of jurisdiction.
Pleading submitted by the
If your honor is satisfied with the pleading submitted by the council in the first two issues, the co-council seeks permission to begin with the remaining issues. Much obliged, your honor. While addressing the third issue as stated by the council, it is humbly submitted that the prosecution's case infringes upon Raj's fundamental right to freedom of press guaranteed by Article 19 Clause 1. It can be said by the cases cited in the memorial that the lower court's decision has unduly restricted the freedom of speech of appellant. Moving to the fourth issue, as I can see that the time limit is
according to you, doesn't amount to defamation.
no, it doesn't amount to defamation or hate speech. Since seeing that my time is concluding, I would like to rely on my submission submitted in the memorial and to move forward to the conclusion.
The scheduled attack and on leader of opposition, Mr. Sonia Rao, he accused her of serious corruption, questioning her integrity as a political leader, and then went on further accusing her of inciting mob lynching of the case. These all allegations and accusations were made without any concrete proof or evidence, and these were divided time, my lord. My lord, the third issue is whether Mr. Raj Chaudhary's fundamental right to freedom of expression as guaranteed by the Constitution of India under Article 19, subsection 1, subsection 8 is being curtailed or not. Your Honor, the council contends that the charges made against Mr. Chaudhary do not curtail the right to freedom, do not curtail his right to freedom of expression. Because, my lord, the freedom of expression in speech cannot be imparted at the cost of defamatory and hate speech, my lord.
How is the court acted, mother fight against you?
The accused said that I would raise that my radio appreciate the safety friend when in exercise of his fundamental rights of freedom of press. They contend that Raj was merely expressing his opinion on a matter of public interest. And this statement will not elicit violence or hate
When
speech.
you express your opinion, spoil the image of someone, does that section allow?
My lady, I will say that first of all,
इतर व्यक्तींना आरोपाचे संप्रेषण केलेले आहे. कलम 499 भारतीय दंडसंहितेच्या अंतर्गत बदनामी करणारे कोणतेही कृत्य करणे हे कलम 500 भारतीय दंडसंहिता अंतर्गत दंडनीय गुन्हा मानण्यात आलेला आहे. राहुल गांधी विरुद्ध नरेंद्र मोदी ह्या बाबतीत आपण म्हणजे पूर्णेश मोदी ही केस आपल्याला माहितीच असेल 2019 मध्ये त्याच्यामध्ये पण राहुल गांधी यांनी वक्तव्य केलेलं की सर्व
they will bring the truth out. This court has to decide today. This court has to decide that giving power to journalists will enhance our economy.
Provided it is not abused.
No, yes. It has to be under the guidelines of the honorable court. As per the honorable court decides. But my submission, but in this case it is not abused. In this case, yeah. But in this case, the present court case it is not abused.
तिथे मेन्सलिया हा ॲप्लिकेबल होऊ शकतो आणि एखाद्याच्या प्रतिष्ठेबद्दल बोलणं बदनामीकारक बोलणं म्हणजे हे विधान हे तुमचं 499च्या कलम अंतर्गत बदनामीकारक येतं. दुसरी गोष्ट त्यांनी सांगितलं आहे की 153A त्यांना लागू होत नाही परंतु त्यांनी आता एखादी राजकीय नेता त्यांनी त्यावेळी वक्तव्य केलं नाही म्हणजे त्याचा त्या हिंसाचाराला पाठिंबा आहे.
एक क्लाइंट राज है एक रेप्यूटेड टीवी एंकर और वो कैसे अपने फियरलेस रिपोर्टिंग और शार्प कमेंट्री के लिए जाने चाहते हैं और उनको ये एलिगेशन लगाया है सोनिया रावत के सपोर्टर्स ने दैट जो राज चौधरी का स्टेटमेंट दिया है डिबेट के टाइम पे नेशनल डिबेट में जो उन्होंने कंडक्ट करवाया था वो बेसलेस है और डिफेमेटरी अंडर सेक्शन 499 ऑफ IPC. और इसमें मैं ये आपको हाईलाइट करना चाहूँगी कि एक पॉइंट जो डेफिमेशन एलिगेशन है वो सोनिया रावत के रिपोर्टर्स ने लगाया है सोशल मीडिया का जो स्टेटमेंट है वो पे और ये बेसिकली थर्ड पार्टी डेफिमेटरी है. तो इसमें जो एलिगेशंस लगाया मेरे क्लाइंट राज चौधरी पे वो नॉन अवॉइड है. और इसमें ये भी एक पॉइंट ऐड करना चाहूँगी जो सोनिया रावत है वो अपने पावर का मिसयूज कर
रिपोर्ट फॉर व्हाट आप कोर्ट में क्यों आए?
डिफेंड करने के लिए दैट
आप राज चौधरी को डिफेंड करना है. तो अगर वो अपना मिसयूज कर रही हैं तो डज इट जस्टिफाई योर एक्शन?
आई डिडंट गेट योर पॉइंट.
जैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि उन्होंने सोनिया जी अपने पावर का मिसयूज करती हैं राज चौधरी. तो इसका मतलब है कि राज चौधरी कर रहे हैं वो सही कर रहे हैं?
नहीं, यस वो सही कर रहे हैं. यस
राज चौधरी सही कर रहे हैं.
मतलब स्टेटमेंट उन्होंने जो दिया
मतलब लोअर कोर्ट ने उनको आप यहाँ क्यों आए हो कि उनको कन्विक्ट किया वो?
यस कन्विक्ट किया वो
आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट आप इसलिए आए हो कि राज चौधरी को डिफेमेशन में कन्विक्ट किया वो गलत है. पर अब आप बस राइट नाउ यू आर आर्ग्यूइंग दैट वो ऐसी है वो ऐसी है वो ऐसी है. तो दैट इज उनको ऐसा ऐसा बोल के डज इट जस्टिफाई योर एक्शंस? नहीं समझे आप?
यस नाउ आई गेट दिस पॉइंट.
You concentrate on what you want a prayer. What is your prayer? आपकी prayer क्या है? आपकी prayer आपका issue.
I would like to
किसी की भाषा में आप बोल देते जरूरी नहीं अंग्रेजी.
The statements made by the Raj Chaudhary are based on the information from credible sources and falling within the realm of fair comment on matters public interest. They do not have constitute defamation as they are malicious.
एप्लीकेबल हो रहा है हमारे साइड से बट मेरे क्लाइंट ने वहाँ पे प्रोसिक्यूशन के केस में कुछ हेट स्पीच जैसा कुछ ऐसा मेंशन नहीं किया जो क्या वो नहीं है. और सेकेंडली कैसा जो एलिगेशन है अगेंस्ट उनकी राइट टू स्पीक है जो कि क्लाइंट है बोल सकते हैं तो उनको फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच है उसके अगेंस्ट क्या राइट है क्या नहीं वो कोर्ट डिसाइड करे.
म्हणजे तुला सगळं वाटतं की तो आरोपी नाही आहे म्हणजे कोर्टाने त्याला शिक्षा अशीच केली.
Whether the prosecution's case against the Raj Chaudhary for a defamation and the hate of speech bearing upon his fundamental rights, freedom of speech and expression, particularly the freedom of the press guaranteed by Article 19 of the Indian Constitution.
I would take the liberty to say few things which in future may help you people. जैसे एक तो चलो ये ठीक है यहाँ आप लोग हर लैंग्वेज में बोल लिए पर अब जब हायर कोर्ट में जाओगे तो आपको ये लिबर्टी नहीं मिलेगी. आपको एक पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज वो सही भी हो सकता है. अब मैं ये नहीं कहती कि अंग्रेज़ी आना ज़रूरी है पर जो एक चलन की चीज़ है वो आप लोगों को ये आपको ओवरकम करना पड़ेगा अदरवाइज यू विल फील लेफ्ट बिहाइंड. दूसरी बात, आप लोगों को ये बात ध्यान रखना चाहिए, अभी तो आप स्टूडेंट्स हो, यू आर अ बडिंग, आप लोगों को इतना, पर जब आप कोर्ट में जाओगे तो आपको एक तो फंबल नहीं होना, और आपका जो पॉइंट है आपको उस पॉइंट को पकड़े रहना। आपको उसने ऐसा करा, उसने ऐसा करा, उसने गलत करा तो मैं सही हूँ, ऐसा नहीं होता। आप, अगर आपका क्लाइंट गलत नहीं है, अगर आप लोगों ने कभी आपको मौका लगे तो रामजी फलानी जी को या फली नारमान जी को, इनके आप यूट्यूब में देखिए, तो ये लोग जब आर्ग्यू करते हैं तो चाहे हमारा क्लाइंट मर्डरर भी है, पर वो उस चीज़ को ही पकड़ के, आप एक चीज़ को राह पकड़ के एक चला चल, मतलब आपको वो लाइन पकड़ के चलना है, आपको हिलना नहीं कि मतलब मैं किसके, आप वहाँ आपके सोचो मैं क्या हूँ, या सामने वाला आर्ग्यू कर रहा है तो आप घबरा गए, या जज ने आपको मैं चार क्वेश्चन इसलिए भी और पूछ रही थी कि जज आपको बुरी तरह वो करेंगे, तो आपको आपका कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं हिलना चाहिए। आप तैयार हो तो आपको कोई, यू शुड बी रेडी, कुछ भी क्वेश्चन पूछिए आप जवाब देने को तैयार है, आपका ये अप्रोच होना चाहिए। और चिल्लाना, खैर आपने से कोई ऐसा नहीं था, पर जो हमने जीवन में सीखा है कि भाई आपको चिल्लाना नहीं चाहिए, यू शुड बी फर्म विद योर आर्ग्यूमेंट्स, आपके जजमेंट्स आपके साथ होंगे, आपका आर्ग्यूमेंट स्किल होगी, तो आपको यू विल बी एबल टू इम्प्रेस द जज। ये तो मूड कोर्ट है, पर हायर कोर्ट में, और जैसे मैंने एक और बात आप लोगों को बताई, आप लोग हाईलाइट करके ले जाते हो, हाईलाइट करके वो जज को आप जज को समझा रहे हो, जज ऑफेंड हो सकते, इट इज़ नॉट परमिसिबल। और दूसरी बात, आप जब हायर कोर्ट, आप जब भी अगला मूड कोर्ट हो तो ये बात ध्यान रखिएगा कि आप जो भी कुछ जजमेंट देते हो, आपका फ़र्ज़ है सामने वाले को भी एक कॉपी देना, उसको भी पता होना चाहिए आप क्या पढ़ रहे हो। आप जजमेंट रख सकते, आपने कोई जजमेंट साइड किया, सामने वाले को पता ही नहीं आप क्या बोल रहे हो, तो ये जो थोड़े बहुत प्रिंसिपल हैं। और डेकोरम मेंटेन करना तो बहुत ज़रूरी है। डेकोरम, आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीबडी, डेकोरम शुड बी मेंटेन, विच वॉज नॉट मेंटेन टुडे। लेट मी बी वेरी फ्रैंक, आप लोगों को कोर्ट में साइलेंस होता है, जरूरी वो जमाना नहीं है ना टक 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 साइलेंस साइलेंस फटवा मारो, तो मेरे से डिस्करेज नहीं होगा। आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, मैं सबके आर्ग्यूमेंट से बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ। मतलब आप लोग बड़ी हो और छोटे हो बड़े हो, और जैसे मैम ने मुझे कहा कि ये जूनियर भी बच्चे हैं और हायर भी हैं, तो जूनियर को ये समझ के विक्टिम कार्ड नहीं खेलना चाहिए कि मैं जूनियर हूँ तो मैं कुछ भी कर लूँ, मैं यू शुड टेक इट एज ए चैलेंज कि अरे भाई मैं एल्डर के साथ आर्ग्यू कर रही हूँ, मैं उसके बराबर में करूँ। ये आपका एक अप्रोच होना चाहिए। और लॉयर शुड ऑलवेज बी अ फाइटर। लॉयर, आप कभी भी देखिए कितनी भी दुनिया में लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं, अल्टीमेट सॉल्यूशन कम्स फ्रॉम जुडिशियरी। लोग लड़ते हैं तो क्या बोलेंगे, तेरे को देख लूँगा कोर्ट में, अल्टीमेट कोर्ट इज द अल्टीमेट। और आप कभी भी देखिए जितनी भी फ्रीडम फाइट हुई है, चाहे जितने भी लीडर्स हैं, दे ऑल हैड बीन लॉयर्स, कंट्री हैज बीन प्रोटेक्टेड बाय लॉयर्स, जुडिशरी एंड लॉयर हैज टू बी वेरी शार्प, क्लियर एंड एथिकल। जैसे अभी इसमें जर्नलिज्म में भी कहीं जैसे येलो जर्नलिज्म आता है, तो वैसे हमारे लीगल प्रोफेशन में भी शुड बी वेरी शार्प, क्लियर, बिकॉज द कंट्री, आप देखिए कभी भी लॉयर्स विल ऑलवेज गवर्न द कंट्री। राइट नाउ ऑल्सो यू सी एनी गवर्नमेंट में काम, लॉयर्स आर ऑलवेज डोमिनेटिंग। तो आप ये बात को ध्यान रखें। एंड आई होप आई हैव नॉट किसी के बच्चे को ये नहीं लगा हो कि मैंने किसी को क्वेश्चन इसीलिए आपको पूछे कि आपको बड़े कोर्ट में जो आप फेस करोगे ना, इसके लिए आप तैयार रहिए। So much for bearing my questions and me. Yes. Thanks for the honor. I am really grateful.
If anybody has any question, you can ask from ma'am.
We were in our third year. Had it been in our first year, we would have been even much more better.
You will experience in higher court. That's a better platform.
Yeah. But this was like a real scenario, and the way you asked, and I could feel okay how it would be when the judges ask in the real scenario also. It was really nice.
No, judges are. Let me be very frank. Judges are not so friendly.
They're not. Yeah, they're not friendly. You need friendly.
Kindly, they need.
Yeah. And they're great.
And any question can be put up to you. You have to be. So you have to be thorough. आप अपनी brief तैयार रखोगे ना, so no judge can. Like if you are ready with your matter, what can the judge tell you?
Thank you so much.
Go around to you.
इनकरेज किया बहुत बेहतर तरीके से।
तो आप लोग ये सब सारी चीजें सुने। और मैं इसके बाद धन्यवाद दूंगा संजय सदाब सर को, जिन्होंने मूड कोर्ट का प्रिपरेशन ये यूनिवर्सिटी 5 साल पहले बनी थी, 5 साल से चल रही है, लेकिन हमको लग रहा है कि मूड कोर्ट का प्रॉपर जो ये हुआ है और फाइनल ईयर के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए तो वे लोग काम कैसे कर रहे हैं और फिर उन्हें कैसे काम करना है। फिर साथ में हमारी जो पीयूष माहेश्वरी मैम है, इन्होंने बहुत ही अच्छे काम किया। मेरा इसमें बहुत बड़ा योगदान तो नहीं है, लेकिन ये है कि मैं इसमें थोड़ा बहुत काम करता रहता हूँ। ये है कि बस ये सोच के चलो कि मुझे आगे जीतना है और आगे बढ़ना है। आपके सामने समस्याएं आएगी, वैसे ही जैसे आपके सामने ना आगे आपके सामने गड्ढा बना दिया जाए और कहा जाए कि इसको पार करो, और आपके पास पीछे एक पिस्टल लेके कोई आदमी खड़ा है और आप पार नहीं कर पाते हो, लेकिन जब प्राण बचाना होगा ना तो आप जंप कर जाओगे। तो वैसे ही लाइफ को जंप करो और थोड़ा बहुत आएगा, कमियां होंगी, सुधारेंगे, आगे बढ़ेंगे। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैम आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फिर हम आपसे अगली बार अच्छी मुलाकात करेंगे। बहुत